In this video, we're going to break down how the 76ers completely imploded and lost to the Atlanta Hawks. The first thing we're going to take a look at is free throws. Ben Simmons. Now, there's a lot of things I don't like about this free throw. Let's take a look at it in slow motion. First thing is this ball comes up on the wrong side of his body. You should never cross your body with the ball when shooting a free throw. Next thing is he flimsily flops his body and then walks off the line. If you got the line marked and the distance marked, the last thing you want to do is walk off the line. Now he scratches his head like he's confused. This isn't going to end well. So don't be flimsy. Don't walk off the line. Don't slap the ball. And don't act like you're confused. Now we'll take a look at the second free throw here. The crowd trying to encourage him. Same thing. Brings it up. Wrong side of the body. And he's just raising up out of his stance way too early. Now his entire shot is an upper body fling instead of a lower body drive up. That's why the flat line drive takes place. Let's take a look at some more here. Still doesn't look like he's confident. He's going to step up to the line, does a lot of flimsy things. He's really relaxed instead of firm and on balance, some loose dribbles. Ball comes up on the wrong side of his body. He makes it, but still flimsy and falling across the line. Now, once again, on the next one, he doesn't use his legs, and this thing is just short and flat. This guy's trying to encourage him. Use your upper body, follow through, use your chest bent. No, that's not right. He just doesn't use his stance. Here's a good view of it in slow motion where that ball comes up in front of his right pocket, right shoulder. And that just really kills his accuracy, his balance, and his power, and it's really not good for his aim. You bring the ball up on the wrong side of your body, that ball can end up going anywhere. This guy's upset, man. Next time, look at it again here. This thing has no life. This guy's just straight up and down. This is all about stance, Doc. You got to get him in an athletic stance. We're going to take a look at offensive possession number one. A lot of things go wrong. First thing is the cutter goes through the lane with their back turned. Okay, so they're useless at that moment. Next thing here is this screen and roll gets worked up to half court because they play good defense and we're confused. This should have been a steal by the Hawks defender. He used the wrong arm in the passing lane and crossed his body. Otherwise, that's a deflection and 2 points. Dwight Howard was so far out of position, he actually gets a rebound, but he takes 8 steps to gather himself and throws up a half-hearted hook that doesn't stand a chance. So many things went wrong there for the Sixers. And then the Hawks come the other way. Sixers barely get back on defense. Hawks screen and roll, huge success. Force the switch, create a mismatch, take their time. Then they're going to get the ball where they want to get it to, which is the block. Right now the Sixers are probably at half court somewhere on offense. And then every Sixer turns their back to their man. And when that happens, shot is missed, but they don't get a chance to box out because they're not seeing ball and man. And therefore, offensive rebound putback. The lazy offense continues here. Look at every time the Sixers catch the ball, they're always drifting out towards the perimeter, towards half court. Tobias Harris, really weak job posting up here. This guy forces them out to the three. Every catch, it's just all the way out to the perimeter. 3-point line, half court. And what you're going to end up with is a fadeaway on the baseline that ends up in a miss. Now, when the Hawks run their offense, they get down in there, they make contact, and they find their way into the mid-range. And they're just more aggressive in playing downhill. Talk about common sense real quick. The Sixers are going to run this screen and roll, and they actually get something good here. They get the ball going to the middle, and they get going downhill. But why are we running out of bounds, not ready to catch the ball? So you see when this ball gets kicked to the corner, it's a last-second catch. He should be there ready and waiting. And Dwight Howard gets the offensive rebound, but what are you doing? Just kick it out and get a new shot clock. One of the most concerning things for the Sixers the entire game was strength of stance. Almost every time an Atlanta player bumped into a Sixer, they either fell off balance or fell to the ground. Seth Curry shot the ball great, but he didn't play any defense. Look how he just opens the door up and leaves Embiid exposed to a 2-on-1 little mini fast break in the half court there. For all the points he scored, he didn't play any damn defense. Once again, he gets revolving door, just gets blown by. 2 points for the Hawks. I don't think that he covered anyone, and the Hawks' game plan was to attack him at every chance, which they did. Every chance they got, they attacked him. They forced switches and mismatches, and for as many points as Curry scored, he gave up on the other end and just terrible defense. I mean, they literally just going at him here. The rest of the guys don't even need to play offense. They can just sit here and watch this guy get cooked. Here we're going to keep taking a look at how they really just attack Curry at every chance. Watch this, how they just try and get him into the switch, force him into coverage. And then they're just giving the ball to whoever he's covering. Clear out, get out of the way, play one-on-one. Having a real hard time just staying in front of someone. And if he stays in front of him, he has a hard time contesting. Now you're going to take a look at what you probably did see, which is Seth Curry on offense, moving without the ball, doing a great job, working to get open, playing catch with Embiid, pass it, come off, get a handoff, couple dribbles, step back, scored a lot of points. But on the other end of the court, can't give up more than you score. So let's take a look at what happens here. And they know he's the weak link on defense, so they're going to run it at him. They're going to attack him. They're going to put him in a screen and roll. They're going to put him on an island, and they're going to shoot it in his face every time until he does something about it. Back to the offensive end of the court and just watch the little amount of movement we get from the other players. Look, just standing around, a lot of one-on-one, a lot of dribbles to nowhere. Just four guys literally standing around. Ben Simmons, the only one making an effort to offensive rebound there. Then on defense, just very little effort or energy on defense. We watched this possession again. They just literally, no one was being active. No one had their hands up. No one being the aggressor. Just standing around, letting the Hawks do what they want to do. They're out here making shots, banking shots. Once again, Sixers just standing around. Little two-man game. Everyone's stagnant. No one in a stance. No one available for the ball. Just really a debacle on offense.